All right, welcome back to your super show, The African Beat on the Voice of America. And today, my guest on the beat is Izzy Squize.
Sir.
Izzy Squize was born in Sierra Leone and he has been in the United States for a while now. But I tell you what, he's going to be telling you more about that. So, welcome to The African Beat, Izzy
Yes, sir.
Squize.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here. It's an honor to be here. Talking to a legend like yourself, it's a pleasure indeed. Thank you for having
All
me.
right, and it's so great. And before we go further, I just want people to know exactly who is Izzy Squize. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm African, first and foremost. Just throwing it out there. But no, I was born in Sierra Leone, West Africa, to be precise, and I moved here with my parents to Maryland. And I kind of wandered about a little bit around the states. Lived in Indiana, and now I live in Florida. I went to school here. I graduated with my bachelor's in music, audio production, sound engineer. And so I love music and been doing it since 2009. I just fell in love with the whole scenery.
Wow, that sounds great. And you love to play music, or you love to sing?
It's a little bit of both, but if it comes down to it, I like to orchestrate things. Like for me, I like creativity. Like I like to create.
You like to create the sound.
Yes. So
Make
a
the
lot
sound
of times,
perfect.
absolutely. So a lot of times, even like some of my music that I do make, before I actually have lyrics, I create stuff first. I create the beat, and then when as my mind keep going and going, it's like, okay, you know what? I can create a lyrics to this, or I can create this, or if I feel like somebody else will be better in terms of being on the song, and I probably either get in touch with them or just kind of keep it in my bank until somebody wants to come in and say, hey, I need a beat, and I say, you know what? I have a perfect beat for you. So kind of like that's how my mentality and my ideas works. I love to create. Like I love to be behind and just bring things to life.
Wow.
In terms of music.
Okay, yeah, well, that sounds good to me. And,
Sure.
I want to believe we're looking for people like you, people who can give us some good sound, give us some quality production.
You found me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay, so, but for how long have you been singing?
I've been actually, truth be told, honesty, when I first started music, I started as a rapper. Like, yes.
So can you still rap?
I try to dabble a little bit, but not really. But no, it's like, it was one of those things where, like, when I got introduced to it, I was like, oh, I've been writing since I was a kid, since I was back home.
Okay.
To be honest, I actually, like, when I was back home in Sierra Leone, when I was much younger, I used to literally cut school to write music.
Oh,
It was
so
that.
so you have what we used to call in school a slum book. I don't know if you met that. We had slum books where we write all the songs. We go
Yeah.
and listen, and we start writing out the lyrics. And
Oh,
we
yes.
studied that one more than how we study our notes.
I really did. I really did, to a point where, like, I actually had my music book had more notes in it than my actual school book. It was that crazy. It was that bad.
Yeah.
But
So-
for me, that was life. That was for me, like, where my peace of mind was. So that's where.
But when you came to the United States and you decided to go to school, go to college,
Yes.
and now you've graduated with BSc in sound engineering.
Yes, sir.
That is just awesome, because
Thank you.
this is one thing I always say, the arts is not for dropouts.
No, it's not.
Because
Definitely
people
not.
always say, oh, as soon as they see you doing arts work like music or drama, and they say, oh, these are just those people who are left out, who left school halfway, and that. No, we're not
No.
accepting that anymore. We're not accepting that anymore.
It's not even like, my thing is, again, like, I think we had a conversation earlier where we were talking, like, how do you expect somebody to listen to you about something that you actually don't really have a whole lot of knowledge about?
That's it.
So again, like you said, you can't expect somebody who walks into a surgical room and say, hey, I can do this surgery just because they have the utensils and they feel like they could do it. So again, you don't know nothing what you're doing yourself, but when you actually deal with somebody who actually have the knowledge, who went to school to learn. And a lot of times people also get it misconstrued that when you have talent, you don't need to go to school for that. You do.
That's a sad mistake.
It really is. And it really is. And and when you actually go to school, you get to ground yourself, because the schooling part is not even teaching you not just the skill. And I learned a lot about time management. I learned a lot about how to actually associate myself in the music community, how to establish myself. And when you create, how to listen, how to listen better, and how to, get involved in exactly what you're trying to do. So it teaches you a lot. And for me, as wanting to make African music the pinnacle, and to be the to take over the world. Like I believe it, and I definitely want to be a part of the era that will bring African music to the entire world. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to be willing to learn.
All right, okay, we'll come on to that, but let's come up with the music now.
Yes, sir.
I know you're working on, this is your first album.
Yes,
that you're working on.
Yes,
yeah.
Working
okay.
on it.
Professionally.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the first music you're gonna play for us today is "Hold Me Down."
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about this song, "Hold Me Down." Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh man, so I was home when I was actually creating the beat to "Hold Me Down," and at that point, I wanted to do something, because a lot of times the kind of video and songs that you see is a bit degrading, especially to women. So what I wanted to do was, create a song of the kind of person I would like to have in my life, the kind of woman I would like to have in my life. But I wrote the song like she already existed. So
you want to tell me she's not around?
We'll get to that part. But no, see, when I was writing the song at that moment, it's like I would like to write a song about a woman, like she's already there, but definitely want to write it to commemorate her and who she is, and the kind of woman that we don't really talk about anymore. A woman that is always there for you, supportive, and loves you like effortlessly, and willing to go thick and thin with
and not judging you, because these days they judge you, and when you keep judging people, you won't have time to love them.
No,
you will not even have time to know them, because you already prejudged them.
Absolutely. And that's where the problem is. And a lot of times, it's not just from the woman perspective. Men do it too.
Yeah, the men, it's general. It's
absolutely. So for me, when I wrote the song, it's just to definitely just telling her how much I love what she does for me, with me, and how she supports me, and she doesn't take me for granted.
So let's see that in the song right now, because you're going to perform this song right now, and
Yes,
this one is
sir.
"Hold Me Down," and Izzy Squize is going to give you this song right now. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah. Oh na na.
Some of the things that you do would make me to fall for you. Say anything that you want, girl, I'll go provide for you. You don't care about the money, you don't care about the fame. I know, so you're holding me down, and girl, I'll do the same. You don't care about the money, you don't care about the fame. I know, say it's me and you through the sunshine and the rain. So let me see that smile one time, let me see that body one time, and let me tell you one time, just wanna hold you down. Yeah. I'm loving the way you hold me down. You're toxin on me and you forever now. And I'm loving the way you hold me down. I'm loving the way you hold me down. And I'm loving the way you ain't never been a street type girl, you be holding us down. Since the day that I met you, I know, say you deserve the crown. Yeah. You come my way, girl, you come my way. All my stress, girl, you take away. See the love and I can't deny it. Yeah. See, I can take you to places I know that you've never been. Yeah. And I'll show you the things that are better than a diamond ring. Yeah. Let me see that smile one time. Let me see that body one time. And let me tell you one time, I just wanna hold you down. I'm loving the way you hold me down. And you're ducking on me and you forever now. And I'm loving the way you hold me down. I'm loving the way you hold me down. And I'm loving the way you. Hey. Loving the way you. Oh. I'm loving the way you hold me down. Hey. Loving the way you.
Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. That was awesome. You know,
Thank you.
you know, it's just beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
And,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
The way you handle the song, the way you perform the song, it's beautiful. And I'm sure the message is going to go. It's going to go through. People are going to love it. They're going to understand it. And maybe people will even use it for themselves.
Right. Hey, that's the message. Hopefully they can. You know, sometimes, you know, like you try to be a word for somebody else who doesn't have it. You know, because sometimes people have so much they want to say but don't know how to, and you can express it in a song. And for me, that's literally been one of the things that I am grateful for. That a lot of stuff that I want to say to people that I can't really say, to reach out to as much people I can, I put it in a song, so that way you understand where I'm coming from, and then you actually, you know, kind of.
You know, I just want to leave the music a little bit, but we were discussing earlier. You said your people from Sierra Leone doubt whether you are from Sierra Leone.
Yes, they actually do. That's the funny thing.
Why should they doubt you? Because you are Izzy Squize and you what?
I think it's not just the name, but also the kind of music that I do produce, and the music that I pull out there to my fans and to people. Because for me, I'm an advocate for good music, you know. And so a lot of times when and I think also the other thing is like my Creole is not as vibrant.
Okay, so you're not sabi talk Creole.
I start be talking small. It's not just there. You know, I don't mix up and so a lot of times. Yeah, exactly. That's usually how it is. But so a lot of times too, when I actually go some places to perform, and you know, like actually when I like perform the song, and people come to me and say, "Hey, like, are you really from Sierra Leone?" Like, I'm like, yeah.
So,
like, are you sure?
So tell them what is your name? What is your real name?
My real name, my Sierra Leone name, is Mahmoud Ibrahim Cissé.
Mahmoud Ibrahim Cissé.
Yes.
Listen to that. He's Mahmoud Ibrahim Cissé. Just Izzy Squize is for the stage and for the music.
Absolutely.
All right. So he's one of us. So you got to accept him for who he is.
Absolutely.
And he's a proud Sierra Leonean.
I really am. I love everything about my country, my culture, and my people. I really do. I love being around them. I love associating with them. You know, and definitely, again, me doing this music and what I do is to definitely represent my country.
And you know, let's go back to the academics.
Yes, sir.
You know, with what you've learned, and you've got this degree, and you know, the sound system in our music, especially music from Sierra Leone,
right,
is what people have been complaining about a lot of
Right.
times.
Right.
That even in the production, maybe even now is getting better. Okay, at least it's getting better now. But people always talk about the sound quality. When you listen to like music from countries like Nigeria and Ghana, and when you listen to ours, that one sounds heavier and
Yeah.
with the kick and all this
Yes.
stuff. And when you listen to ours, it sounds like it's a little bit thinner.
Yeah,
you know?
and
when we have these big shows
Right.
like at the stadium, people always complain about sound.
Yeah.
Is this actually what you did, and how can you help?
that's definitely what I actually went to school for, you know. And for me, I am definitely crazy about sound and quality. And that's been the most disappointing thing to me about the Sierra Leone music is the quality. And I feel like, the producers that we do have, again, I'm pretty sure they try their best, but the quality that they are coming out with, it's like they're nobody takes the time to actually give out good music. Sometimes you hear the sound and say the sound has so much potential to be good, even be great, but the quality is definitely putting a bridge to it for getting to that level, because you can't play it just anywhere. So for me, what my main goal is to definitely, everything that I've learned so far is to take it back home and actually start producing for my Sierra Leone artists to make sure that we get good quality music so we can compete, not just in Sierra Leone, but we can compete with the entire Africa as a continent, because we have other countries that have definitely great quality music. And so I want our music to be at that level as well. And that starts with just taking your time, making sure that everything is quality to not just yourself, but people have to be honest about criticism. Don't just hear music and say it's good because you know the person or because you know their family or because, oh, hey, if this is Sierra Leone music. No, you have to definitely be constructive in your criticism and let somebody know where they need to improve. That's the only way we can get better.
All right, okay, now let's come back to our music. And so we're going to bring out the next tune.
Yes, sir.
Which will be your name.
Yes.
When you title a song like that, it sounds pidgin to me.
Yes,
not Creole.
Right.
Because if it was Creole, we say, waiting are your name.
Yes.
And,
Absolutely.
so you decided to go pidgin.
Yes, and there's a reason for that, because again, like I said, the songs that I'm doing, I don't want it to just be focused on just Sierra Leone alone. I want it to be channeled to all parts of Africa. Pidgin is something that a lot of other countries in Africa are very common with. So again, the reason why I decided to title it like that, so they understand that. When you actually hear the title, you just know it's not just a Sierra Leone title, but it's like an African title. Yeah. African. So it's like when you hear that, it's like you're not gonna say that specific like wording.
So you want it to be an African music?
Yes, African music, not just Sierra Leone.
But with a Sierra Leone background.
With the Sierra Leone background, absolutely.
Yeah, because if you want to take that away, I will not accept.
No. I don't even think I want to, even if I could. I don't think I want to. So that's the underline of it is Sierra Leone first.
Sierra Leone,
first,
but we go
Africa.
across the continent.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's enjoy the next track that Izzy Squize is going to perform for us right here in Studio 4 at the Voice of America in Washington, D.C., and that is Waiting Be Your Name.
Yes, sir.
They say they make me go insane. Let's check this one out.
Yeah. Izzy. She's a good belly dancer. The way how you want, girl, you look so romantic. Yeah. Like the way how you break it. The way how you want, girl, you got me confessing. Oh yeah, wait to be your name. You driving me insane. And the way you don't want, girl, you mash up my mind. I'm hoping you ain't taking. Wait to be your name. You driving me insane. And the way you don't want, girl, you mash up my mind. I'm hoping you ain't taking. Girl, it's you that I'm wanting. I'm loving the way how your booty commanding. Yeah. And you know, say I'm on you tonight. And I'm loving the way how you doing it right. Yeah. None of them know they went past you. Slow it down, yeah, slow motion. I like the way they went by me. You know, say now you be the winner. Wait to be your name. You driving me insane. And the way you don't want, girl, you mash up my mind. I'm hoping you ain't taking. Wait to be your name. You driving me insane. And the way you don't want, girl, you mash up my mind. I'm hoping you ain't taking. Yeah. Now your name my tattoo. Or maybe your name not Fatu. Or now your name Khadija. Tell me you'll make her ask you Paniba. And now your name and now your name Khadija. Wait to be your name. You driving me insane. And the way you don't want, girl, you mash up my mind. I'm hoping you ain't taking. Wait to be your name.
Yes, you didn't make me go insane. So now
Yes.
let's dig into the song proper.
Yes, sir.
Are,
Well,
you, a
that's
are you a victim? Are you a victim of this song?
In this song, yes, I really am. And for me, it's like, again, the reason why I love music, I love to tell stories.
You have to tell
I
stories.
love
Yeah,
to tell
yeah,
stories
yeah.
very much. And when you listen to the song, it's like "What's in Your Name." It's like you literally
I
walked
knew
into.
it. I knew there was something. You know, when I was listening, I knew there was something behind the song.
Yes,
and somebody
absolutely.
was falling here. And go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
and so I walked in, went to a place with some friends. I ran into this girl and not really sure who she is and don't really know her, never really met her before, but like I just literally went crazy over everything she's doing, in terms of how she looked, the way she danced, the way she moved.
Hey.
And like I got curious, I got curious, and so I started asking this question. But it's like she's not really giving me the time of the day.
Blame is hard to get.
Yes, she's definitely doing that to the core, but at the same time, it still didn't stop me because at the end of the day, I really wanted to know who she was because I just enjoyed her energy.
At the end of the day, she's the one that is holding you down.
We can say that. We can go with that for now. We can.
I just decided to go and bring back your first title.
That's a good one. You got me. But yeah, we can play with that.
All right, baby girl, you're doing a good job out there. You're doing a good job. Okay, this is really great, and it's so great having you here. But now that you've started and
Yes,
you're
sir.
working on your album, how do you intend to push this one out? When do you think people should expect an album to come out, and so that people can know more about you? How do you intend to do that?
Well, as of right now, I'm working on the production part of it. Me and my manager, John Cooper, we've been working hard on definitely trying to get like the project intact and in place to make sure we get everything we need. And I definitely am planning on releasing it, but I want to wait till next year. And I actually want to go back where I started, where everything all started.
Where that little boy started as that rapper.
Yes.
Do you remember the first song that you rapped?
Man, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I remember some of it, but it's like kind of here and there. But I remember it was the black and white thick skinned notebook. I think the Note 5. That was the book where I started. I remember. It's like I can literally see the book right now in my hands. I know the book, so I cannot remember the lyric. But that's what we intend to do. Me and my manager, we sat down, we talked about it, and we definitely want to go back home and we want to start over there. We want to start from there and we want to take it to the roots. And that's been the plan. So right now we just definitely trying to talk about different things, trying to put the work together.
So finally, in as much as you're looking at this broad to cut across the continent, but what are you trying to do to let your people, your Sierra Leonean people, first accept you and your music? How do you intend to bring your music to them? Because, there's a saying that we used to say back home. I say that here all the time. It's a saying in Creole that if us not sell you, teeth not go buy you.
Absolutely.
They used to use that for gossip and
Absolutely.
But now we say, if us not sell you, teeth not go buy you. If your people don't talk about you, they don't push you out there, how is somebody going to know about you? So how do you intend to get closer to your people and let them feel your music?
I thank you again for that. That's a great question. I think part of that is definitely being away for so long. So I feel like even though I still do keep in touch with a lot of my close friends that I grew up with.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's good that you were away and you concentrated on school.
Yes.
And now school is done.
School is done, and again,
go.
like I said, that's what I talked about with my manager. School is over, and what I posted after I graduated, the first thing I said was school done. So and that was it. So it's like right there, we're getting ready to work. So, but and I've been away for a while. So what I want to do is definitely go back home and rekindle that relationship I had with a lot of my people now in my country. And I want to go back to give back. not just my music, but my knowledge of what I know, to make sure that we have quality coming out of there. So again, when I'm going back home, I'm ready to work and to make sure that whatever else is coming out there, especially from this road from me, is definitely going to be good quality, to a point where people are going to be listening to music and in Sierra Leone and know that there's a new age of music coming. In terms of changing the style, changing the quality, changing what you hear, and changing everything. But that comes back with, again, going back home and winning the people's hearts. And so definitely going, and I'm the kind of person, I love to get deep and dig deep and get in touch with the people that I connect with. And so that's what I intend to do, is to go back home, get in touch with my roots, get in touch with my people, and get them to kind of build that trust again. Because being gone for so long, it's like people don't really recognize you anymore. They don't know who you really are. So it's important to go back home and to definitely touch base with that.
Okay, well, I'll give you one advice.
Yes, sir.
When you go, in as much as the Izzy Squizes out there, if they want to create some doubt, if they still have the doubts in their mind, look at them in the eye and say, hey, me na una Salum Bobo.
Yes, sir.
Na Salum Pikin.
Yes, sir.
Mahmoud Ibrahim Sise.
Yeah.
If they don't understand the Ibrahim, tell them it is Brema.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna go with, Brema.
All right. Well, I want to thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
It's
Thank
great,
you for
and we're
having me.
looking forward to the completion of this album.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll have to come back and see what we can do here.
Absolutely.
That's what Voice of America is here for. And this program,
Absolutely.
African Beat, was created for people like you, young
Thank
African
you.
talents who are looking for a platform
Yes,
to
sir.
promote their music. And
Yes,
that's why
sir.
we go across the continent and play music from every artist. As long as the music comes to us, we're definitely going to play it.
Yes,
You are
sir.
here in the DC area, you come around, we bring you right in here.
Yes,
So
sir.
once again, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having
Thank you for having me.
and
It's been a
looking
pleasure.
forward to more interactions.
Yes, sir. Thank you
All
so
right?
much for having me.
Okay, so now we're gonna close, and we're gonna close with the song that Tumba, Tumba. We're gonna close with that song.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to talk about it because I don't want you to start saying things that you don't want to say. So I just want you to perform the song.
That's it.
and
That's
we
it.
close
We're
it.
not gonna say nothing. We're not gonna say anything.
Why are you in a rush?
No, we're not. No, I'm not rushing. No, I'm not rushing. No, we'll let you go ahead and.
Somebody is getting jittery here. Somebody.
Cause that's one of my favorite songs too. I know,
Okay.
I got the privilege of you listening to it as well. And this one specifically, I have had this song for a long time. Again, like I said, since I've been in school, never really got the chance to promote it. But this one was actually produced by one of my longtime friends. His name is Detox from Cameroon. Very talented guy. I got the privilege to work with him on this. And the end result was just amazing.
It's a good song.
Like, I really, really love this song.
It's a good song. All right. So we're going to close with that. And so on behalf of my engineers, Ted and Carl out there, and of course your manager, Johan Cooper.
Yes, sir.
And to you, my guest here, Izzy
sir.
Squize, I want to say thank you. And to all our African Beat listeners and viewers that are out there, I want to say thank you for accepting us in your homes, in your cars, on the streets, wherever you are, listening to this great show. Till then, I'm David Vandy, and now my guest will leave you with the song Tumba. Enjoy and have a good day.
Yelele mama, yelele mama, mama,
Cameroon boy.
what? My papa, I see some sexy girls tonight. I wanna try. Cause the way they move their hips, you know they lie. Yelele mama, I like the way you don't want on me. Yelele mama, anything where you did do. Yelele mama, I like the way your body move. Yelele mama, and I like how you did shaking that to my, that to my, shaking that to my, that to my, that to my, that to my, my baby, that to my, that to my, girl, I like how you moving, like you don't know, say, that your body so tempting, give me some more, I like the way you want, never seen your time before, And I like the way you move, give me some more. So baby, get dancing for me. I like how you shaking on me, yeah. So come make us spend the money. I like how you whining on me, yeah. So baby, get dancing for me. I like how you shaking on me, yeah. So come make us spend the money, spend the money, spend the money, yeah. I see some sexy girls tonight, I wanna try. Cause the way they move their hips and know they lie. Yeah, lele mama. I like the way you whine on me. Yeah, lele mama. Anything where you they do. Yeah, lele mama. I like the way your body move. Yeah, lele mama. And I like how you they shake, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, my baby, that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah. Like the way you move to the left, move to the right, shaking that booty, girl, doing it right. Like how the way how you moving your waist down. So you move to the left, move to the right, shaking that booty, girl, doing it right. Loving the way how you moving your waist down. Yeah, 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 easy, yeah. This one is true. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I see some sexy girls tonight, I wanna try. Cause the way they move their hips, you know they lie. Yeah, lele mama. I like the way you don't whine on me. Yeah, lele mama. Anything where you they do. Yeah, lele mama. I like the way your body move. Yeah, lele mama. And I like how you they shake, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, my baby, that to my, yeah. And I like how you they shake, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, shaking that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, my baby, that to my, yeah, that to my, yeah, yeah, lele mama, yeah, yeah, lele mama, yeah, lele mama, mama, yeah, lele mama, my papa,
Come here, rude boy.